Welcome to another broadcast of comics and pop culture shorts. Today is part 2 of our look at rock bands that never existed.
Don't get smart with me, Baker boy. Maybe you'd like a few lady fingers stuffed up your lip.
The Partridge Family is an American musical sitcom starring Shirley Jones and featuring David Cassidy. Jones plays a widowed mother, and Cassidy plays the oldest of her 5 children, in a family who embarks on a music career. It ran from September 25, 1970, until August 24, 1974, on the ABC network as part of a Friday night lineup, and had subsequent runs in syndication. The family was loosely based on the real-life musical family The Cowsills, a popular band in the late 1960s and early 1970s. They churned out 8 studio albums and 5 top 20 singles, including the number 1 I Think I Love You, as well as I Woke Up in Love This Morning. There were comic books produced by Charlton Comics, a cartoon called Partridge Family 2200 AD. Even an appearance on the Scooby-Doo knockoff Goober and the Ghost Chasers. They even did a pilot for a proposed new TV series. Do you recognize the girl playing Lori?
Hello world is a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy.
That's Emma Stone. They say rock and roll never dies, but one dark night in 1964, Eddie Wilson's car went off a Jersey bridge with the troubled rock idol at the wheel. His body was never found despite a massive search. 20 years after the lead singer of Eddie and the Cruisers disappeared, the band's songs are hotter than ever. And renewed interest in the band leads television reporter Maggie Foley to pursue a tantalizing mystery. What if Eddie is still alive? The circumstances surrounding his death are just shadowy enough to make it a distinct possibility, and someone, could it be Eddie, has been ransacking the homes of the surviving band members in a desperate search for tapes of the group's visionary, never-released album. As Maggie interviews the former band members, the pieces of the puzzle become suitable, but only until still deeper mysteries begin to surface. Eddie and the Cruisers was originally intended to open during the summer, but a scheduling error resulted in a September release, when its target audience, teenagers, were back in school. The film had its world premiere at Deauville. Embassy Pictures threw a promotional party for the film at a dance club in West Hollywood in September 1983, where Cafferty and his band played. The film was a box office flop, receiving many negative to mixed reviews from critics. The film was released in theaters on September 23, 1983, and grossed $1.4 million on its opening weekend. It would go on to make $4.7 million in North America. The film was pulled from theaters after 3 weeks and all of the promotional ads pulled after 1 week. In the fall of 1984, the single On the Dark Side from the soundtrack album suddenly climbed the charts, as the film was rediscovered on cable television and home video, prompting the studio to briefly re-release the album. Martin Davidson did not want to lose sight of the fact that the Cruisers were essentially a Jersey bar band, and he thought of Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. The filmmaker told Vance to find him someone that could produce music that contained elements of these 3 bands. Davidson was getting close to rehearsals when Vance called him and said that he had found the band, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band from Providence, Rhode Island. Davidson met the band and realized that they closely resembled the band as described in the script, right down to a Cape Verdean saxophone player, whom he cast in the film. Initially, Cafferty was only hired to write a few songs for the film, but he did such a good job of capturing the feeling of the 1960s and 1980s that Davidson asked him to score the entire film.
The Banana Splits, brought to you by Kellogg's. Kellogg's puts more in your morning.
My nourishment!
More flavor. More fun.
Our third fictional band that never existed is the Banana Splits. The Banana Splits Adventure Ho is an American television variety show produced by Hanna-Barbera Productions and featuring the Banana Splits, a fictional rock band composed of 4 costumed animal characters in red marching band hats. The costumed hosts of the show are Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper, and Snarky. The series ran for 31 episodes on NBC Saturday mornings from September 7, 1968 to September 5, 1970, and in syndication from 1970 to 1982. The show features the Banana Splits band as live-action costume characters, who host both live-action and animated segments within their program. The costumes and sets were designed by Sid and Marty Krofft. The Banana Splits bubblegum pop, rock and roll was provided by studio professionals, including Joey Levine, Al Cooper, Barry White, Gene Pitney, and Jimmy Radcliffe, who provided his songs but did not contribute vocals to Splits recordings.
legal?
We just got engaged.
Hey.
On February 19, 2019, Warner Bros. Television Group's Blue Ribbon Content Division announced that it was collaborating with Blue Ice Pictures on producing a film adaptation of the Banana Splits television series, collectively named The Banana Splits Movie, which would serve as an R-rated parody of slasher films. That was our second look at fictional bands that never existed. What did you think? Do you have a favorite band that never existed? Let us know in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and until next time, this is Andrew in for Kevin Given saying live long and prosper. May the force be with you and keep reaching for the stars.